Hey guys, this is Tom from Numbers Game Lifestyle. Today we're going to be talking about how the dating market is completely lopsided in the favor of women and how that makes men feel incredibly jealous that they have it so much easier than us. They can get dates whenever they want. They can get laid whenever they want. It really doesn't matter how unattractive the woman is. She is going to have plenty of more options than most men. Okay? That is the crazy thing about the dating market. So yes, this creates a lot of resentment in most men's eyes about how lopsided the whole dating market is in favor of women. And for most men, it is terrible out there. So let's look at this guy's question. What does he have to say? Potentially unique video idea. How to get over jealousy that women can get laid easily with no effort when we as men can't. Overhearing a 2 out of 10 looking woman on the bus talking about all the guys she's dated and the results that she gets online triggered me. It's hard for me to get over this mentally. And yes, this is completely understandable. I felt this same kind of resentment early on in my whole get my women and social life figured out, how to get my whole women dating life sorted out. Before I had that done, there was a lot of resentment on how women really didn't have to do anything. They just walk around and dates happen, relationships happen, opportunity arises. I always had some kind of resentment that I have to do all the work. I have to take all the risks. You are going to feel resentment and feel that it's so unfair when you're not getting a lot of results. Okay, I felt the same way when I was starting off. Man, all this work that I have to do. But now I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, I prefer being a man in the whole dating market. Because here's the thing, there are problems that women have to deal with in the whole dating market. Okay, and I'm going to go over them to, kind of even the playing field, even the resentment. Because here's the thing, guys. Women can get laid whenever they want, often with men that are way more attractive than they are. Not a very big accomplishment. They just have to say yes. However, this is not the goal for most women. Most women in the dating market are not going, how many men can I sleep with? No, it's the exact opposite. Their goal is to find the best guy, whatever guy, the best guy she can get, and lock him down in a committed relationship to eventually, most likely, spend the rest of their lives together, get married, have kids, and do all that stuff before she gets too old, and that's not an option anymore. So yes, there's a lot of pressure on these women to find the right guy. It is not to get laid. That's the guy's goal. And that's what a lot of times guys, they put their own male brains and think that women think exactly the same when it's complete opposite. They have different goals most of the time. Sure, there are times when some women will go out and sleep with a bunch of men, but it's a temporary thing. Most of them want a committed, high quality guy that they can lock down. Okay, that is their goal. This is why the majority of women absolutely hate dating apps. Okay, if women were just out to get laid, they would love dating apps. They'd be like, this is the best thing since sliced bread. They would love it. The women would absolutely flock to dating apps if their goal was to just get laid, okay? But that's not the goal. That's most men's goal, which is why the whole dating market is completely lopsided. As soon as you go online, as soon as you go to the bar, it's majority men, right? Because that is what men are interested in. That is what men going to get laid. Women are not on the same goal, right? They're like, I don't want to hook up. I don't want to, sleep with a bunch of men. I want to find the best guy and lock him down. Okay, that is why they have such big struggles with Tinder and online dating, because they hate it so much, because they figure out okay, I meet a guy that I really like him, but I'm only a pump and dump to them, and I can't figure out why I can't lock a guy down. It's that is the problem. Okay, so they're dealing with their own problems. They're dealing with commitment problems. They're dealing with relationship problems, getting a relationship from a high quality man. Whereas a man, it's just getting laid. It's just getting dates. That is what most men want. They're just okay, if I want to get laid, if I want a relationship in the future, I have to get dates. And that is the biggest rate limiting step, is getting dates. As soon as you have abundance of dates, dating, getting laid, getting relationships, it becomes easy. You're on the same playing field as women. In fact, I myself would consider my abundance more than most women. And hear me out on this before you like lynch me for saying that. But here's the thing. I get to choose who I get into relationships with, right? I can go out and be like, I'm going to approach the most attractive women that I can find, and I have that option. And I can be like, okay, maybe she works out as a relationship, maybe I get laid, whatever it is, but I have all the power because I can choose, who I want to date. Whereas women, they're constantly waving in, like they get tons of attention, but not from the men that they want long term. So of course they struggle. They have to go through like so many men, so many like dating, and like it takes them so long for them to finally meet a man that is worth, committing to, worth investing in. Whereas a guy, you have a lot of control, okay? Once you get good at this whole dating thing, you have more abundance because you get to choose. Let's say, dating apps, you can get laid a bunch. Now it's up to you to decide whether I want a relationship with these girls that I'm, hooking up with. Same thing with like cold approach. You go out, you only approach women that you find super attractive. That means you have a very high probability you will end up in a relationship with a super attractive woman. Women don't have that option. They have to play passively where they just sit back and hope and pray that the guy that they're dating ends up sticking it out and ends up committing to them, which is why like they deal with their own problems. And I will say that most women, like the high quality women out there, they don't struggle in the dating market. They don't struggle. They have a very easy time finding high quality men to commit to them because they're attractive. They have got really feminine, upbeat personalities. They're a pleasure to be around. So it is very easy for them to find men, quality men for them to date and have relationships with. And same thing with men. There's a top tier men that have no difficulty in the dating market. They don't have problems finding dates, finding hookups, finding relationships that they want because they've done it so many times before. And here's the thing. If you are struggling with dating, that is a problem. This whole dating thing, going out, meeting women, dating them, hooking up with them, having relationships with them, it should be fun. It shouldn't be a grind about, this is so much work, so much rejection. Get it easy, okay? Get on their same playing field. Get in the same ballpark of abundance that they have. You'll never have the sexual abundance that women have, but you have better relationship abundance in the grand scheme of things because women can't choose who they end up in relationships with. That is the guy's decision. The guy can be like, no, you're just a pump and dump, right? You're only the girl I see on like late nights and I don't introduce you to anybody that I know. You're on the down low chick, okay? And women can't do anything about that. They just have to hopefully he makes me, considers me a girlfriend, considers me a serious option for long term. And that is the problem that women deal with. It's a more of a long-term problem where men, their goal is to just get dates, just get laid. Once that's sorted out, the relationships are easy because then they can pick and choose who they want to end up in relationships with. And that is the thing. Before guys ever decide to commit to one woman, you should love being single. You should love dating. This is kind of abundance just leaks out and makes your relationships amazing because you're on equal footing with women. In fact, I would even say you're higher tier than women in terms of the whole relationship dynamic. Because look, it's going to take a lot longer for this woman to replace you in terms of finding a high tier man that will commit. If she is a high tier woman that's very attractive, very feminine, great personality, it won't take long for her to find a new man. Just like it shouldn't take you long to find a new woman, if things go awry. And that is the best of both worlds, when both people come in not needing the other person, not needing to, I need you to complete me and all that. They both have abundance and they can both go and leave without any detriment to their lives. It's like, okay, you want to leave? That kind of sucks, but I'll be able to find a replacement really soon. And it should work both ways. It should work for the women and it should work for the men as well. And if you need help doing this, there's coaching links down below. you will be happy with your dating results and you will actually enjoy the whole dating process, or I will give you your entire money back. I will take all of the risk. This is how confident I am that I can help you, okay? If you find out at the end of 2 months, you're like, man, this just wasn't worth it, no problem. I will give you your $500, okay? But that's what it is, $500 for 2 months and you will be satisfied, okay? I guarantee it. If you are not satisfied, I will give you all of your money back. Because if I failed you, I don't want your money, okay? So let's solve this thing, okay? Let's get it done and dusted, put you on equal playing ground with the women out there so you can actually enjoy the whole dating process. Enjoy like going out on dates, enjoy getting laid, enjoy getting into relationships. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching.